Hi, my name is Manny. I purchased this Shopmaster CNC machine about 2.5 months ago, and since day one we've been having issues with the accuracy or the consistency of all the axes. This is an example. I took a piece of wood and I cut these 6 holes to be tool holders, and you can see how every depth is a bit different. You can see that the tool is almost all the way in, but here it is a 1/4 inch off. Here 1/8 inch off, a little bit more than a 1/8, and so on and so forth. This is a prime example. It got to a point that we cannot create not even one part. The problem is seen best when you start doing a threading. A CNC machine creates a thread. If this was the piece of pipe, the CNC machine is supposed to go and follow the same line, every time going a little bit deeper, creating the thread. This particular CNC machine is all over the place. It makes the thread all over the place, and you can see how many lines it has. Every time it goes through a pass, it creates a different path. I'm gonna show you that, okay? And it's not really a calibration issue. If the machine thinks it will take 10,500 times to create 1 inch, pulses to create 1 inch, okay, but it's off by 50, it will still repeat the same mistake again and again and again. The threads will be closer to one another, but it will follow the same thread. If there's a backlash, okay, the backlash are smaller than a human hair. With this machine, the differences are measured in 10 to 15 thousandths, which is 1/8 of an inch, which is quite a bit. I'm gonna create a thread right now. I'm gonna keep the camera rolling so you'll know it's real. Okay? So let's get to the machine. And you can see I placed the tool at its 0 position. The tool 0 position is actually, the x-axis is at 0.5 because it is faced on a diameter, and the diameter of that particular bar stock is 1/2 inch. So you can see I zeroed the machine, the Z is at 0, okay? The X is at 0.5. We're gonna do the same here. The X, which here is actually Y, 0.5, and the X and the X, which is actually Z, is 0. Okay? We are gonna go to our auto mode. We're gonna load one of our thread tests. This particular test is at 500 RPM. We're gonna move the machine from the bar stock just 1/2 inch, and we're gonna click on cycle start. And you can see it created its first pass. And I hope you can see it on video, but you can see there's a difference between the passes. It looks like a lot more lines. And you can see how many lines it already has. And more. That movement that inconsistency in the axis creates that. And you can see how much material it takes, because it doesn't matter how many passes, eventually it's gonna take quite a bit, although I told it to take only 1 thou every pass. You can see it starts eating the thread itself, the thick thread. You can see the double threading more and more. And you can see it's not even consistent on a single pass. Thing you need to notice is how thin the thread got. It was supposed to be ½ inch in diameter. It is at least 10,000 thinner right now. And you can see how inconsistent the thread is. I'm gonna take it off and show you in comparison to a good thread. You can see how smooth. You can actually rub another thread at it. You can see how smooth, it barely has any meat. Here in the front, you can see there's one thread that kind of survived. You can see how much is missing from the thread. And this is a good thread, and you can see the difference. Now, I purchased the machine and reported the problems immediately. First, Shopmaster told me that the belt is the problem, so we replaced the belt. Then he told me you need to tighten everything. I tightened everything. The problem still persisted. Said you don't know how to use the machine. Said okay, that might be true. Education is a very important thing. I went and I hired a veteran of 25 years. He's one of the best machinists that can ever exist. He works on the aerospace industry, and he supervises a team of 4 machinists working on airplane parts for the military. So this guy is as good as he comes. I hired him for 3 days. He came. Shopmaster, to his face, told him, listen, the machine is perfect. You have no idea what you're doing. The end result of the 3 days with a master machinist is that we couldn't even create a simple bolt. It is so off axis. It is so inconsistent. When you call Shopmaster, all he can tell you is you have no idea how to use the machine, you're a bad machinist, you know, the machine is perfect, you have no idea what you're talking about. So at this point, I started taking legal actions, and I went to PayPal, which I paid for the machine through, to make him return the machine. The machine is defective. The fact that the machine is defective is not even the bad part, because you're gonna buy a lot of things that are defective in your life. How the company takes care of their machines, that you spend quite a few thousands on these machines, quite a lot of money on machines and tooling and vices and this and that, okay? It's all about how they take care of it. Alright, the last conversation I had with Shopmaster, he told me he can't help me because he doesn't know what's wrong with the machine, so I should search on Google how to build machines and how to fix machines. I did not buy a new machine to search on Google how to build one of my own. This is just ridiculous. Alright, I hope this helps people that are involved in this case to understand what is going on, along with the affidavit of the machinist I hired, my affidavit, and if you need anything else, please shoot me an email. Thank you.